Have you ever just felt at your lowest? You felt like every time I get ready to write the plan, I see the vision and I make it happen. I'm consistent with posting, I'm consistent with fasting, I'm consistent with my prayer life. And I'm just like, God, I don't see anything moving on my behalf. Like, you get to that place in life and you ask God, okay, God, I'm done. I no longer want to do it my way because I feel like that's what I'm doing. I feel like I'm leaning on to my own understanding when clearly your word says, do not lean on your understanding. I know I'm not the only one in this season. If you feel like this is you, if you feel it in your spirit, grab it. Please continue to watch this video because I got a word for you. When I tell you I'm in a season right now where God is truly revealing every part of me that I didn't even know exists. I did not know exists. From my strength to my courage to my wisdom. And it's because I've been so focused on trying to get everything done, make it happen in this time. And I gotta be done by this month. I gotta be done by, and I didn't really notice because I was moving so fast. I was moving on my own terms because I was trying to get it done. I prayed for it and I sent the prayer up to God, but I didn't even allow God time to really nurture it. I didn't even give God time to really prune it and give me that confirmation. Okay, this is it. Let's go. Let's get it. I sent it up and like, okay, God, I got time. I'm on a time limit. I got to get this done, and that's not how God works. And oftentimes, when we're in a season like that, and we're always moving on our timing, do you know that's when you get stressed? That's when the anxiety comes. That's when you get frustrated because you're working out of your own will, and God didn't want that for your life. God said, let his will be done in your life. And when you get to a place where you're operating out your own will, out of your own opportunities, that's when you feel depressed. That's when you feel, rushed. That's when you feel like you're exhausted and you can't do it anymore because you're operating out of your own will and God didn't intend that for you. But you didn't give him time to really speak to your heart. You didn't even give him time to, you know, prune the vision that he has for you. You just went on like, hey God, I'm on the time limit. And the whole time God's like, what time you on? Because you sure not on my time. But let me tell you what happened. I was at work last night and God truly, truly spoke to my heart. And he said, trust me. That was it. He said, trust me. God said, trust the plans that I have for you. You've been doing all this running around, hooping, hollering, and trying to get all your plans done. I get it. I never once said that I wasn't going to make it happen. I wasn't going to fulfill them. But you have to trust me. You operating out your own will and doing everything on your own and expecting, come on, who am I talking to? God said, even in the midst of that, did you fully trust me? Whew, that's a word in itself. And I truly had to sit back and think, when was the last time that I really, really wholeheartedly put my full trust in God? When was the last time I prayed and I left it alone? God, I trust you with the vision. I trust you with the plan. Let your will be done. And I'm like, God, you're right. And sometimes God will talk to you like that. It's not that he wants to hurt you. It's not that he wants to not give you the plans that you desire to have, but he needs you to be intentional with the trust that you have in him. Faith without work is dead. We talk about this all the time on my channel. It's one thing to have the vision and have the faith, and sit back and don't do no work. But to have the vision, have the faith, and truly stand on God and trust in his plan for your life is two different things. And then once you trust him, you still got to do the work behind it. But God is not saying that you're alone in this whole process. He's not saying that. He's saying that the vision is going to come to pass. The purpose is going to come to pass. Everything that I have ordained, everything that I have aligned for you is going to come to pass. But I need you to trust me. I don't need you to get in this place where you're trying to figure it out on your own. You're trying to lean onto your own understanding. You're trying to do the will that you have for your own life that you just made up. Just being honest. But I need you to be intentional with the trust that you have in me. That is what God is saying to you today. So if you are feeling like how I was feeling, and I felt like everything that I was doing was not working out, I was putting so much time in trying to create plans and ideas, and not saying that they're not going to work in the future, but this time I'm going to do it with God. I'm going to be intentional with trusting God with my plan. And then another thing is this might be a hard pill to swallow. Sometimes the vision and the plan that we have for ourselves is not necessarily the plans that God has for us. And then we got to let it go. And I know you just like, but I dreamed about it. I've been working. I've been standing on this for about 2 years now. I know this is what I have for me. What did you just say? I know this is what I have for me. But is it truly what God has for you? So when you get to that place, don't be mad at God because you've been working on this idea for years. But you've been working on it for years and you have not seen nothing come to pass. Maybe that's because one, you haven't really been intentional about trusting God in your plans. Or two, maybe that's just not the direction that God wants you to go on to. And maybe you've been so focused, maybe you've been so busy on trying to get that done that you haven't even really heard his voice to give you that confirmation. Baby, that's not what I have for you. Son, that's not what I have for you. Daughter, that's not what I have for you. I want you to go down this way, but you've been so focusing on this career, this path, and I understand. You're passionate about it. But that's not exactly the way and the route that I want you to move. I don't know who I'm talking to, but if you feel it in your spirit, grab it. This message was not just for you, but it was for me. And on today, well, literally last night, I'm being intentional with trusting God. I know it might seem hard. I know it might seem, impossible, but we got to understand that God is the same God that can make mountains crumble. He is the same God that can still to this day part the Red Sea. I have not, and I hear me good now. I have not seen God fail me yet. And I don't even want to say yet. I have not seen God fail. He can't fail. Every problem that you have in your life, you got to understand that God is bigger than any situation that you're facing, any circumstances that you're facing. God is still in control. He still can do exceedingly abundantly all that you ever ask or think of. And I want y'all to come along with me on this journey with just becoming who God has called me to be. I say that all the time, but I'm intentional. I'm intentional this time. And this time I'm trusting God. I'm trusting God with my plans. I'm trusting God with my vision. I'm trusting God with my gifts. And I'm going all the way in. But this time I'm going all the way in with God on my side. And if it's not meant for me, if it's not meant for me to go in that route or go in that direction, then I pray that God removes it. And I know if God removes it, he's going to replace it with something better. Who am I talking to? And you got to have that mindset. It's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard. A lot of people come on here all the time and they make it seem like, okay, yeah, just trust God and everything's going to be okay. No, it's not. Like I told y'all in my short, when you give your life to God and you begin to walk in faith, you begin to sow seeds. You begin to speak life into people. You begin to stand in the gap. You begin to pray and truly be intentional with your walk with God. Baby, your life is never gonna be the same. The enemy, you got a target on your back. The enemy is after you. The enemy is not gonna be attacking nobody that he don't see no type of value in, no type of worth. He's not gonna, no, he only attack. Come on now. I don't gotta go no further. I'm probably already at 10 minutes. But I love y'all so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, I'll see y'all in my next video. And remember, always remember, your purpose is too precious to be kept on pause.